Polio in NY wastewater. More wastewater tests upstate have revealed the presence of polio, increasing concerns that the virus is spreading after a resident of Rockland County who was not immunized was paralyzed and hospitalized last month. State officials informed county leaders earlier this week that wastewater samples collected from 2 different locations in Orange County in June and July tested positively for the virus. The findings come days after the New York State Department of Health, in the absence of any more cases, discovered comparable signs of community spread in sewage samples taken in nearby Rockland. According to prior polio outbreaks, New Yorkers should be aware that there may be hundreds of additional cases of infection for every case of paralytic polio identified, State Health Commissioner Dr. Mary Bassett stated. The department is treating the lone incidence of polio as only the tip of a much larger potential spread, especially in light of the most recent wastewater discoveries. The initial case is genetically linked to 7 positive samples that were identified through analysis by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in both Rockland and Orange counties. Following the hospitalization and paralysis of an unvaccinated adult in Rockland last month, the first confirmed case of polio in the United States in 10 years, state officials are urging everyone who is not immune to the potentially fatal virus to get vaccinated. Before major vaccination campaigns in the second half of the 20th century that virtually eradicated the virus, polio was a highly contagious and possibly fatal virus that disabled or killed thousands of children in the United States. It may take up to 30 days before symptoms, which can be minor and flu-like, start to manifest. Officials determined that the strain discovered in Rockland was a product of the oral polio vaccination, which contains a milder variant of the virus that can occasionally replicate and spread among those who have not received the vaccine. In the United States, an inactivated polio immunization is now given as an injection rather than an oral vaccine. Although the person who contracted the virus hadn't recently traveled, the variety found in Rockland is genetically connected to a strain recently discovered in Jerusalem, Israel, according to officials. According to officials, the virus's origin is still being looked into. As more information becomes available, Bassett said, "What we do know is clear: the risk of polio is present in New York today. We must face this moment by ensuring that adults, especially those who are pregnant, and young children by the age of 2 are up to date on their immunizations, the safe protection that every New Yorker needs against this crippling virus." Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel.